Hello, friends. Thank you for joining me today for this yoga flow we're going to be doing a lot of floor work today, so plan on spending some time on your mat. There's also going to be some shoulder strength and stability to improve your flexibility and mobility in that region. So go ahead and get started in a child's pose. You can have your knees wide or together. Sitting back onto your heels near the back of your mat, reaching your arms forward, bringing your forehead to the mat or the ground, and start to deepen your breath and come into this space. Welcome. And start to inhale more deeply and exhale fully, letting out all the stale air. Inhale and exhale. Letting go of the day so far. Letting go of your to-do list. And just arriving on your mat as you are. Let's start to walk our hands up and bring our knees together if they were widened, coming into a tabletop position. From here, we're going to do a cat-cow, so dropping your belly, lifting your gaze to the ceiling on your inhale, and on your exhale, rounding your back, bringing your gaze down to your knees. Inhale, drop your belly, looking up to the ceiling. Exhale, rounding your back, bringing your gaze down. Continue with the cat-cow at your own pace for a few more rounds. Nice strong breath, strong movement. Really rounding and pushing far in both directions. And at your next opportunity, come to stillness and tabletop. We're going to take a thread the needle, beginning first, reaching our right arm up to the sky or ceiling, inhaling, reaching up, twisting arm circles one direction and the other, and then winding through, threading your right arm through your left, bringing your right temple to the ground, left hand out overhead. Hello, Oliver. Just in time for Oliver to pass by. You can reach your left arm up overhead, bring it behind your back for a bind. Make sure your hips are shifting over to the right, not the left, not leaning to the left. Really getting into your shoulder blades, opening them up, reaching through with your right arm in this position. If you have your arm wound, go ahead, unwind it. If it's in front of you, bring your left hand back in front of your face. Sweep your right arm back up to the ceiling. Go for some more wrist circles here. And bring it back down to the mat. Left arm sweeps open and up to the ceiling or sky, taking your wrist circles here, one direction, the other. And sweeping it through your right arm, bringing your left temple to meet the ground or the mat. Right arm can extend overhead, or it can take a bind behind your back, whichever is more comfortable. Really reaching through with your left, reaching forward with your right if it's there. You keep on in that position. I'm going to let him out really quick. And stretching out your left shoulder blade. If you have taken the bind behind your back with your right arm, bring it back down. If it's reached out in front of you, bring it back in front of your face. Coming back up through tabletop, lifting that left arm up to the ceiling with some wrist circles and bringing it back down to tabletop. Go ahead and tuck your toes, lift your hips. Coming up to downward dog, you probably need to walk your hands forward a little bit. Spending a moment here in your down dog, maybe first down dog of the day, first down dog of the practice. Bringing your heels towards the ground, your hips up to the sky, your ears between your biceps, between your elbows. Finding some breath in this point. Begin to tiptoe your way up, bringing your hands up to the top of your mat to meet your hands, and hanging out here in a forward fold, maybe ragdoll, rocking side to side. Begin to roll up. Inhale, one vertebrae at a time. Hands up, reaching overhead. And exhale your hands to heart center. And slight bend in the knees. Bring your shoulders down away from your ears. Inhale, once again, sweeping your arms up overhead, gathering up all that energy. And exhale, dive forward. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Crown of your head is facing forward. Exhale, hands down, step or hop your feet back to plank position. Nice strong shoulders coming down through chaturanga to your belly. Untuck your toes. Inhale, up for cobra. And exhale back down to your belly. Inhale, come to your knees. Exhale, lift up for downward facing dog. Go ahead and pedal it out here one more time, finding another moment in our down dog. Shift forward to high plank. From here, we're going to come to a right side plank. So bring your balance to your right foot and right hand, bringing your left arm up to the sky. You're welcome to be on your knee right here. Just a few more moments longer. And go ahead, lift your left leg up to the side, bend your left knee, and then place it down behind you, coming into a flip dog. Reaching your arm up and out. If you're on your knee, it looks like this. Really reaching with that left arm above you. Now go ahead and take a seat right here with your right leg out long and your left leg beside you. Bring this left foot to your right inner thigh. We're going to take a one leg forward fold. Sitting up, inhale up, and exhale, hinging forward until you can't hinge anymore. Grabbing your foot, your ankle, your calf, wherever you can. And then releasing into the stretch, rounding your back finally. Continue to breathe here. Nice strong breath. Maybe when you exhale, you let go and deepen a little bit more. Bringing your head towards your knee. When you're ready, go ahead and come back up to a seat. Bring your right hand down behind you. Bring your left foot back to the floor off the side of your mat. We're gonna come back up to where we were from where we came from. So lifting first up into flip dog, coming to your side plank, rotating back to a center plank, and find downward dog once again. We're gonna go for the other side now. So you're gonna shift forward to a high plank, holding here for a short period of time. Nice strong core. When you're in plank, you should be pulling your wrist back towards your feet and your feet towards your wrists. Nice flat back. Begin to shift your weight to the left for a left side plank. Coming to the side of the left foot, the left arm. Reaching up. Remember not to lean forward in this. You're welcome to be on your knee. Just a few moments here. Nice strong core. All right, lift your right leg up. Bend that right knee and then set your foot down for a flip dog, slight back bend, reaching back, really opening up your right hip and your right shoulder. The whole line of your body on the right should be feeling this nice stretch. And take a seat on your left butt cheek. Bringing your right foot to the inside of your left thigh. Inhale, reaching up, and exhale, fold. Releasing into the stretch, getting a hold of your foot, your ankle, your thigh. Just relax into the position and breathe. Nice strong breath fully in and out. Bringing your head to your knee, towards your knee energetically. Starting to work your way up. We're gonna come back out of this exactly how we did the other side. So bring your left hand beside you. Bring your right foot off the mat to the side. Start to lift up first to that flip dog. Then into your side plank. And then back to your center plank. From here, come down to your belly, Chaturanga, Dandasana. Untuck your toes, Cobra. If you're feeling so inclined, you can take an up dog. And then come back to child's pose for a moment. Bringing your forehead to rest on the mat. Go ahead and walk your hands off to the right side of the mat. Getting a nice left side body stretch here. And now walking your hands over to the left. Coming back to center, lifting back up to your downward facing dog. All right. Bring your feet together so that your big toes touch. Inhale, sweep your right leg up to the sky or the ceiling. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, reaching it up. Exhale, knee to nose. One more time, inhale up. Exhale, knee to nose. Now this time, holding strong, go ahead and turn to the inside of your left foot, getting ready to do a fallen star kicking or fallen pyramid, whatever you call it. Bringing your right leg out to the side. If you can hold it up, hold it up. If not, drop it down. Stacking your shoulders on top of each other, reaching up towards the ceiling. And take a seat. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, wide leg forward fold. Maybe you are flat as a pancake. I am not. Maybe you bring your elbows to the ground. Maybe you're here. Wherever you are at is perfect. With each exhale, maybe you go a little deeper, continuing to breathe fully. Appreciating this time you have spent for yourself, giving yourself thanks for the moments that you're here on your mat. Start to work your way up, bringing your hands in front of you. You're going to bring your right hand to the front of your mat in front of you, and then your left. We're setting up for a pigeon. So you're going to keep your left leg out long. You're going to bring this right leg, right knee towards the right wrist, and your left leg might come parallel to the front of the mat. It might not. It's okay. Your body does not have to work like everyone else's. Coming up first, making sure your hips are facing the front of the mat. And then going ahead and folding down into your pigeon. Bringing your head to use your hands as a pillow if you would like. You're also welcome to stay up. This is what feels good in your body. Start working your way back up, bringing your hands underneath your shoulders, tucking your back toe, scooting that back knee in a little bit more, unwinding that leg, and coming back up to your downward dog. Here in this position, go ahead and step your feet together so your big toes touch. We're going to take the opposite side now. So left leg on the inhale sweeps up, and exhale, knee to nose. Inhale up, exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, reaching up, exhale, knee to nose. This time getting ready for your fallen triangle, fallen pyramid, fallen star, whatever you want to call it. Shifting to the inside of your right foot, keeping your left knee up, side plank. Start to straighten out your left leg, keeping your shoulders stacked. You can sit down that left foot, reaching upwards, and when you are ready to take a seat, setting up for your wide leg forward fold. Over here, inhale, reach up, and exhale, fold forward. Continuing to breathe, nice strong inhales and exhales, slowing your breath. On the exhales, maybe you go a little deeper. And start to work your hands up, back to a comfortable seat. This time take your left hand, bring it to your left facing the front of the mat, setting up for a pigeon on the left side. Right leg comes out long behind you, left knee to the left wrist. Make sure your hips are facing forward towards the front of your mat. Hinging forward, go ahead and relax into the pose. Maybe you're on your elbows, maybe you use your hands as a pillow. Just relax into the pose, continuing to breathe. All right, start to work yourself up. Walk your hands towards you. Bring your back toe in, untuck your toes. This time we're coming into a malasana, a yogi squat. So bring your heels out. Your heels can be up, of course, if you would like them to be. Sitting down into your deep squat with your elbows between your knees, spreading them wide, your hands in prayer, Anjali Mudra, in front of your chest. Your thumbs towards your heart. Your eyes are out in front of you. If crow is in your practice, you are welcome to take a moment for crow here. If not, just keep holding malasana. When you're ready, come out of this and come down, bringing your knees to the mat, setting up for a puppy pose. So your knees are on the ground, your toes are untucked, your hips are up, bringing your elbows down, working your chin towards the mat, looking out in front of you like a child pose with your hips elevated. Of course, if it feels better, you're welcome to bring your head to the mat. You're welcome to stay here in puppy. If it's in your practice to come to dolphin, go ahead, straighten your knees. Start to walk your feet in, staying on your elbows with your hands forward. Nice strong shoulders here, strong core. Your heels are energetically reaching towards the ground. Go ahead and push up. Come back down. A few more Sphinx push-ups. Come up. Come back down. You're welcome to stay in dolphin. Up and down. 2 more times. Up and down. One last time. Up and down. So from here, if you're in puppy, come up to tabletop. If you're in dolphin, come down to tabletop. We're coming back for one more malasana. So bring your feet to the outside of your mat, toes pointing out, sitting up. Your butt is reaching towards the ground. Your chest is up. We'll be here just for a moment longer before we take a seat to close out our practice. And when you're ready, take a seat. Go ahead and come down to your back nice and slow. Hug your knees into your chest. And bring your knees to fall to the left. And your arms out long, turning your head to the left. It's more important for your left shoulder to touch than your right. It's more important for your left shoulder to touch than your knees to touch the ground. continue to breathe here. You're welcome to bring your eyes to a close as we wind down. Bring your knees back through center and let them fall to the right, or to the left, I'm sorry, this time. Bringing your gaze to the right, your right shoulder to the ground. You can, of course, have your left hand on your right knee if it feels good. Right shoulder to the ground, your gaze is to the right. Continue to breathe here. And bring your knees back up to center. Hug them into your chest one more time. Maybe your head comes up to meet your knees. Bring your head back down. You are welcome to take a happy baby before entering into Savasana, your final resting pose. Get your feet in either hand with your feet to the ceiling. Maybe you do some ninja baby, straightening one leg and then the other. And finally, when you are ready, take Savasana, your final resting pose, stretching your legs out long, bringing your arms out to the side, taking up some space, snuggle your shoulders out of your ears. Stop flexing your butt. Note yourself. Just rest and breathe. Let go everything that happened or didn't happen. And start to roll to one side, keeping your eyes closed if it feels good. Entering the fetal position for just a moment, using your biceps as a pillow. When you are ready, work your way up to a comfortable seat, whatever that position may be. I am so grateful for all of you that continue to practice with me over the short few weeks that I've been sharing videos. Thank you so much for sharing your energy with me. If you like what you see, go ahead and subscribe, send me a message, leave a comment. I'd love to know what you like, what you want to see more of.